Well, ladies and gents, when it comes to big rakes and, to be fair, large forage equipment in general, then Krone is certainly no stranger to it. And today on the stand at LAMMA 2024, you've got a brand new 4-rotor rake, a big 4-rotor rake. So to talk us through it, boys and girls, we've got Mr. Paul Neill. So, Paul, we'll kind of, where do we start? Because it's taking up some spaces. I think Chris is struggling to get it all in, but we'll do what we can.
Yeah, well, this is our new 4-rotor rake. It's based on the same design as our Swadro 2000, which is our 6-rotor rake.
That's the big 6-rotor, isn't it?
That's the 6-rotor rake. The way it folds in the V shape. Also, this lets us more adjustment with working widths.
Right.
We can go from 11 metres up to almost 16 metre working widths.
Yeah, so it's got a hell of a range on it.
Yeah,
then.
a hell of a range on
it.
Right. On the front rotors, we'll have 4 double tines. On the rear rotors, there's 5 double tines. Unique to Krone on all our 4-rotor rake ranges, our front rotors go 25% faster than the rear rotors.
Right.
That it does away with the roping effect of the grass and more or less spreads the grass across the front for the rear rotors to make the swath.
Right, so they're chucking it further inwards, and it means the back 2 rotors aren't having to drag a big lump from the very outside inwards.
Exactly.
Right, like I say, it avoids that, hopefully avoids that roping effect.
Also for stability on the front, because of the working width, we'll have this jockey wheel on both sides of the front rotor.
I was going to say, because it takes some lifting, this thing.
yeah, well, the machine itself, on laden weight, is 8 tonne, so it is a serious bit of kit.
I was going to say, and we were talking about just before that big working width. Where's all that? Is it coming from this arm here, or is it a bit of that movement as well?
A bit of both. Both arms are adjustable, your front one and also your V moving
so this one that's sticking out here,
it'll slide in and out, plus you have your V arm adjustable as well.
Right, so they'll come in and out a bit as well. They're not just there to open up, stay there, right?
Yeah.
I suppose with that as well, you'll get better overlap with the rear rotors.
Yeah.
You know, even if the rear rotors are closed in.
That's right. Also, just a feature on our tines. Our tines are cranked twice, at the top and at the bottom.
Yeah.
That gives us a lift effect on the tine, that whenever the grass hits the tine, it's rising up the tine. It's not being pushed by the tine.
Right.
It's rising up and carried by the tine.
Right, got you. So like it sort of rides up like a wave almost.
Yeah, rides up the tine. Just with a double crank on the tine.
Yeah. Cool stuff. And then this model here, so what's this one? This is the 1570. And below this, you've got your current 1370
and also the 1250.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was the need for this 4-rotor then?
It is more for maybe like a dairy farmer's lighter crops.
Yeah.
That's one example, but also bigger horsepower foragers trying to get the feed in, slow your forward speed down with a bigger windrow.
Right. And what you're finding as well, you know, you got that big 6-rotor. Was that just a bit too much for a lot of contractors? They just needed something in between that and your current
There is a market for this machine, and a lot of contractors, a lot of large farmers were asking for something in between. The 1370 was too big a gap between it and the 6-rotor.
They were like, Krone, come on, can you just help us out here? We just need something not quite that big and not quite that small. It's like, right, we need this. So this is the answer then.
Yeah, well, we hope so.
Right.
We hope so.
And with that, you know, with it being a 4-rotor this, and with that big working range, will it have a working range sort of bigger than most 4-rotors? Because they can be quite limited sometimes.
Yeah.
In their range.
Our 1370 actually doesn't come in as narrow as this 1570.
Really?
Yeah, so that's a unique feature, just with the same design as our V shape for the 6-rotor.
Right, so that overall working width, this can come down narrower than the 1370.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it is, you know, varied working range. Really
and
varied.
it also gives a contractor that instead of have maybe 2 rakes, a 4-rotor, and then for some of the smaller jobs, a 4-rotor and a 2-rotor.
Yeah.
This 4-rotor can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
It's hopefully going to be a bit more all-rounder.
Yeah.
And like I say, I suppose that saves buying 2 machines then. You can put it all towards this one.
That's it.
That's it.
Everything's adjustable from your cab, all your rotor height.
Yeah.
And it's all load sensing, isobus controlled.
Right.
You have your 6 rotor wheels, your tandem axles on the back, and your front steering ones.
Yeah. That's the same on the front rotors as well?
Same as the front rotor.
Right, got you. And are diameters the same, or is it a bit bigger on the front?
You know, they're both the same. It's just the difference in the
numbers.
The numbers of tines.
Yeah, because that obviously the back one there.
It's taking bigger volume of the grass.
That's it, exactly. Sound, and then obviously it's a big machine to control, isn't it? You know, there's a bit going on really. There's a bit to keep an eye on.
Yeah. You can either control it as Isobus through the tractor terminal, or you can use either Krone CCI 800 or 1200, plus you have the Isobus compatible joystick.
Right. So you got a few options in terms of controls.
Yeah, and also you also have the option of section control that will in points and fields that it will control and lift the rotor out as it moves into the narrower bits.
Right, so basically like a sprayer.
Yeah.
You come into an area that's already been worked. Right. That rotor, or the one that first gets to that area, will lift.
Yeah.
And then when the next one gets to it, that'll start lifting. And obviously, same again coming back in, does it?
And also, just even control it manually, you can lift every rotor individually, and also control the height of every rotor individually.
Right. So you got all that through here.
Yeah.
And like I say, you could either run it through a tractor's Isobus terminal, and probably, if it is capable, you can assign those functions to its joystick or whatever.
Exactly.
But you've got your own
joystick as well.
Touch screen joystick there, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a CCI A3,
Again, you can assign different functions there, can you? Right, so put them really where you want it.
The common functions that you will be using, lifting your rotor, if you haven't section control, you put them onto the joystick.
Right.
No, it is very user-friendly.
That's it. And do you find most people will go for this?
Yes,
you know, just because of the convenience of it?
Yeah, definitely the joystick is popular.
Right. And this will be compatible with some of your other products
as well. That's right. That's right.
Spot on. Well, Paul, it's fair on wreck, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a number kit.
Have you got any sold in the UK yet, or Ireland?
No, that's just a new machine in. But
I'm going to say because it's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, so we hope to get a few out this year and get demos done.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of interest in it between contractors and large farmers.
Spot on. Well, give us a call. We'll come and have a look, as always.
Yeah, well do. You're more than welcome, James.
That'd be cracking. Yeah. I'd say leave it with us, but I'm not sure if cameraman Chris is safe with this, but anyway. No? 2 chances. Paul, thank you very much for your time. It's absolutely spot on that.
Right, cheers. All the best.